You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that.
Welcome to Scotland. We are currently in Edinburgh. This is the first time I'm actually speaking to my camera for many days because we arrived in London and then I got COVID and then we're basically sick in bed for like 4 days and then the fatigue has been real. We are staying at the Lane Hotel in Morningside in Edinburgh and we're going to be here for the next couple of nights. We're going to go out and get some cereal and some supplies and then we're going to head to the pub that's also owned by this hotel, which is where we checked in, and it looks like so good. It just looks like everything you can imagine a Scottish pub to look like. Yeah, so I'm excited.
Whiskey.
Have some whiskey! I just love the excitement of a foreign supermarket. Cheese selection on point. That looks so delicious. Although it's got prawns. I can appreciate the prawns though. Yes. This is the bar I was talking about. How cute is this? What do you mean, why do we have chocolate flavoured pretzels? We need them. I would just like to make a formal correction. I meant pub, not bar. I am having the best time. I am one red wine deep. Ali's had a whiskey and I've now been seated in this cozy corner for dinner, and I'm going to try some haggis because when in Scotland I feel like I have to. Apparently it's quite good here. It is day 2 in Scotland and we have lucked out with the most beautiful weather. The sun is shining, it's still a little bit chilly as you can see by the jacket, and we've just been doing lots of walking around, seeing the sights, and now we're about to head to, surprise surprise, another pub for some lunch. We have had the loveliest day and just picked up some M&S salads for dinner because I feel like I've eaten a lot today and that's a great little money saver. And the other thing I purchased today is a little scarf with, of course, some Mackenzie tartan, and I'm very pleased with this. I actually went back to the counter and traded the original one that I bought because I thought decided it was too small, and this one is like so lovely and big and woolly. My hair is different because we came back for a nap before going to Edinburgh Castle, which was definitely the highlight of the day. It just blows my mind as like a New Zealander when you come to places like this and you're like, everything is so old. Like the history here is just wild. And one of the buildings is part of the Edinburgh like castle complex. There is a church there that is like the oldest building in Edinburgh, and it was built in like 1011, is that right? Roughly about then. So that was pretty crazy. And then seeing inside the castle, seeing the crown jewels, all of that was so cool. So highly recommend. You do have to book that in advance. We were quite lucky, they still had one session with tickets available for today, so we booked that in the morning and then we're able to get in. But definitely don't go to the last booking of the day, because I don't think it actually gives you enough time to see everything. We were the second to last booking of the day and it was like perfect timing. It was about 2 hours we spent there, and I was just geeking out over all like the Mary Queen of Scots stuff, like seeing where she like gave birth to her son and the crown and everything, and it was just wild. Day 3 in Scotland, we have just picked up our rental car and we had a very great sales assistant who offered us a very small fee to upgrade to a Mercedes A-Class, brand new car, first one to drive it. So we had to say yes. We couldn't say no. And it is a beautiful car. I am very excited to be in this and be the ultimate passenger princess. And oh my goodness, I've only ever been in a Mercedes like once before, but all of the buttons. I have so much fun in this car. How do you feel about this upgrade, Ellie?
It's bad. Not too bad.
You look like you belong here.
No, I don't make it move.
How do you make it move? You're the one driving, babe. Oof, I could get used to this. And we're away en route to Inverness. We have just checked into our cute BnB. We're staying just outside Inverness in a place called Malcolm, but it looks like a very cute wee town from what we've seen. I just love these little BnBs that just look so Scottish. Casually eating some soup at Culloden Battlefield. I am a big fan of Outlander, so I've thoroughly enjoyed our little adventure here. For the Sea Fiends adventure, we have made a long journey to a place called Balcladdock from Ullapool, where we're staying. Basically in the middle of nowhere. Why are we here, you might ask? This is where my family comes from. So it's kind of awesome to be like, hey, my like great granddad and great great granddad came from here. Obviously I don't actually know anyone here today. And to be honest, there's not a lot happening, so pretty glad we moved. Not much opportunity in Balcladdock, it would seem. They don't even have a pub. Luckily, I have an emergency bag of snacks. Ali's just gone up the hill to get some drone footage because although there's not much happening here, it is beautiful. And as we were just saying, this is about as Scottish as you can get. With the landscape, with the rock, with the shrubs, with the sheep, and the skinny windy road. It's pretty cool.
Mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, you've cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around
checked into our teeny tiny Airbnb last night. Had our lovely cheese board for dinner. And now we're doing some exploring today. We have 2 nights in Isle of Skye, which is quite nice. So far, we're finding it to be a lot of people, an overwhelming amount of people. Everywhere we go is very, very busy. The first course of lunch with our view, and we have a Sunday roast coming.
Change at last, like a song about our past. So I'll just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
We have just been out enjoying the sunset with a glass of red wine, and I thought I would show you a little tour of our hut. This is our table where we've been sitting, and look at this view. Beautiful. And in the little hut we have an alley getting ready to cook up some dinner, and I'm about to sit down and edit some photos. And this is the fireplace we had on last night. It's a very cozy and warm in here, but quite small. I'm trying to hide our unmade bed and all of our bags.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders.
We have just checked into Foyers Bay Country House, and it is so cute. I think this is our favourite accommodation by far for the trip. The lovely owners, Chris and Ellie, live in the property, and we've just been given the grand tour. So many animals. We've got chickens, we've got badgers, we've got squirrels, and this is the lovely room. And we're gonna head out, go for a walk now, do some exploring on the property, but I will link this place down below, because if you are staying anywhere near Inverness, Loch Ness, you definitely have to stay.
Like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong, it was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there all wide-eyed. You and I floated on air in my mind. Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights.